Alright, so this is the next one on the list. Same thing as that other truck. This is a 07 though. Got 195,000 Jeep Compass. This thing is nasty inside. Ugh, like they had a dog biting all on the darn thing. This thing look like it done had some adventures, y'all. Check engine light on. It's a little smoother than the other truck. This thing gonna take some work. Look at all this. Look how nasty some people are. This is crazy. Seat got old French fries back there. I can't get past that. Gonna take a lot to clean this up. I'm gonna put the scanner on it though, and I'll be back. Alright, so it's showing 3 codes found. Everything's ready, which is good. Let's see what those 3 codes are. Come on, thing. Read. Okay. Alright, evap. Intake, manifold, runner, control, circuit, high bank. Evap code again. Intake. Like the same codes. Showing 2 codes, but it's just cycling a couple times in there. Nah, y'all, we don't want to deal with that. We're gonna move on. Hey, check out this Porsche Boxster, y'all. 2013 with 137,000 soft top. I won't be able to crank it up because they got the lock box. I don't feel like bothering those people about getting it to me. One of these days, I'm gonna get me one of these, y'all. I'm gonna ride me one of these just to have in the garage. 2013. I think the car sells for about 12,000. I think maybe lower than that. This is a Boxster, not a 911. So, you know, what I would do is I would powder coat those wheels black out the tint a little bit more, and that'll be a Sunday cruiser. Like that. All right, so this is the next one on the list, y'all. 2012 Dodge Avenger. Right off the rip, something wrong with the windshield. I don't know if the glass is in there or what. Possibly it's in there. We got that vent situation going on. Hearing it making all that noise. 2012, they had it on the dealership. You hear it making that noise. Something with these things. I think a lot of Chevrolets do that too. Hear that? Some kind of vent actuator door that causes that. I hear it's an easy fix though. No check engine lights on this one. Just says change oil. Got the AC on, but is it blowing? I don't feel it. It must be down at the legs. So that's the problem with the actuator. It's not going up and down to make the air come up to change to the vents. Oh, there it goes. It finally changed. Still ain't hot. I mean cold though. Summertime, you're gonna need that AC. So let's give it a little minute. We're gonna check around a couple other things and be back. Okay, so I got back in and the AC is blowing cold now. So that's a good thing. AC is cold in this. 2012. I bet you that glass it's off track or something. Probably need a window regulator, the whole assembly or something behind that door. So good thing is the AC is working. So you didn't have to worry about that. But let me pop the trunk and all that on this. I want to see if they got the floor mats and stuff in here. The motor's real clean. I saw that. I'm gonna take that trim off, buddy. I'm gonna take that whole thing off. That ain't doing nothing. Probably get that out the trunk yard or something. We need that though, because that's gonna seal the trunk up. Water gonna get in the trunk. Got dicks and dings. You can tell, good tires on it though. You can tell somebody replaced this, painted that. You see how it's a different color. I think you can work with this though for the right price. I wouldn't pay no more than about $1,800 for it. 2012 though, the mileage is good. We're gonna take it for a spin. I'll see you on the track, y'all. Alright, so we headed to the track. It actually feels pretty good though, y'all. I like that Ultima right there. Got some little wheels on it. Like it's been in an accident. This feels good though, y'all. This car feels good. You know, you think it's gonna build up high. You know we already in high season. So 2012, I say this car you can sell it for about 45, 42, 45. All depends on what you get it. So cause you're gonna have to put some money in. A couple things need to be replaced. So like the change of gear is pretty good. Temperature look good. I don't smell nothing like, you know, antifreeze or moisture or anything like that. It's a good thing. Got my foot to the pedal, metal, whatever. Oh yeah, this feel good, y'all. Brakes, okay. I don't hear it like it need a motor mount or nothing like that. It's kind of needs a little TLC. Let me see, make sure the radio works. So it does work. Let me hear if I can hear this window in the track. I don't hear nothing. I'm thinking that glass is in there. It's either this switch, that window works. That's something we'll have to figure out. I'm gonna play with it a little bit when we get back, but I like this. I mean, you know, for the right price. Probably try to bid it up though, because people need cars now. Like myself, I'm sold out on my inventory, got one car left, so I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but in turn, you're gonna have to flip that price over to the consumer, and that's the only way. I'm trying to clean the glass. Uh-oh, for the man. Almost had a collision there, y'all. This is an E. I think this car was right here. Why is that light on? No roof. First. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put this up. Move on to the next. Alright, gang, do you see what I see? Everybody knows I love these Honda Accords. 2002 with 200,000 on the dash. White, look like it'll come out good. It got some new tires on it. Leather seats. Man, smell like weed in there though. Smell like weed. Puff, puff. Is this an EXL? Let's look up under the hood. See what we got here. V6, baby. Look like one of these hoses done failed or something. Splash. Yeah, everywhere. Hope it's been fixed. Let me look at this a little bit and I'll be back, y'all. Alright, so I don't know. It looked like it had an issue at one point where it splashed, and I'm gonna show that to y'all. I think y'all saw it, but I'll show it to you again. Look at all this stuff that's on the motor. So it looked like one of these hoses broke. So my question is, and it's all back over here too. My question is, was that some kind of additive they put in, like a blown head gasket or something? Because that's real dirty, you know. Antifreeze don't want to look like that. Then when you look at the cap for the antifreeze, see, you got all that milky looking substance. Definitely needs to be flushed out, but is that some kind of head gasket stuff they put in it? So if it had a blown head gasket or something like that, we'll go on, crank it up. Sony CD player. Alright. So one thing I noticed, put that down, it's not that smooth. Let me try to crank it up again. And then too, I don't see that check engine light coming on. Oh yes it did. So it went off. Now let me put it on the scanner too and see what we got. I would definitely have to let this one run for a while. Cut the AC on. I feel like it needs some spark plugs or something. AC is cold. 2002. Put the scanner on, I'll be back, y'all. Alright, so I got the scanner on. Let's see what we got. Seems here like it ain't really misfiring or something. I bet you everything's been cleared. Let's see. Oh no, it says everything complete. No codes found. I feel like it needs some spark plugs or something though. Let's take it for a ride. Alright, so we headed to the track. AC blowing cold. I think it needs a tune up though. Get some of that pollen out of here. Let's see. One thing about these Hondas like this, man, they're easy to fix. This was gonna need a little cosmetic stuff. I did see that window in the back. You can look right there, it's missing, you can't open it. It's missing the door handle. This is hanging down. I don't sell my cars like that. I fix that. I fix it. You know. Definitely there. Pulling too. It's pulling. It just feels a little vibration a little bit. Maybe it needs some more spark plugs or something. I would take them out, change those. I don't know if I put new coils on it because it ain't showing no codes. I'm definitely gonna just let this one run for a while to see what it'll do with the temperature, because I suspect like some kind of head gasket issue. Check the actual fluids too. The antifreeze, I didn't look at that. That's a key indicator. So we're gonna see if the heat get hot. They let us know if it got some antifreeze in it. Seems like it just needs to be flushed out and just, you know, spend a little time with it. You know, somebody been smoking weed in there, you know. Sometimes cars, these cars got feelings, y'all. And you know, they act according to how you treat them. So, you know, you give it a little tender loving care, man, this thing will come around. Like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know, just rub on it a little bit, you know, just play with, hey, you know, I'm trying to make it better. I'm gonna make things better. Not the professional, gonna make it better. Alright, so I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit longer. I'll be back with y'all. Alright, gang, so I like the Honda. You know, it's gonna need a little TLC. I see about $250 or something like that put in it. Get it right. You can get this one for a good price. It might be a pretty good car. I like that it got Bluetooth. I gotta make sure this works. it does work. Got a radio in it with the remote. You know, definitely gonna put this on the list, y'all. We know we gotta fix this door. Gotta fix this headliner. Feel like it needs a tune up on it. Flush out the radiator. I don't think it's too much antifreeze in here, but it's some nasty, whatever it is, nasty. But it ain't getting hot like it was a head gasket or something. Head gasket, it showed these Hondas, they gonna get hot quick. But I'm gonna certainly put this on the list, y'all. Hey gang, I'm checking out the car, right? Look what I found. They left the weed in here. They was in a hurry or something. Or they was high or something. Left the whole darn sack. Okay, yeah, that vent was closed. I hear a little rattling noise over here. I want to see if that's the AC. So let me cut this off. Oh yeah, that's the AC. These Hondas, I love them, man. I only got but one key to this one. It's gonna be a booger trying to get this weed smell out though. Man, gonna take a lot of TLC to clean this up in the inside too. But I like it, y'all. All right, so this is the next one on the list. 2015 Nissan Sentra. Has 132,000 on the clock, and they got this one locked up. Won't see nobody out here too to unlock it. But it's not gonna crank without the key. Another one they left in a hurry. They traded it in a hurry. But yeah, we need somebody to give us the key. Let me see, can I find somebody to give us the key? Be back. All right, so I got the keys to the Sentra. Let me take a look. Sorry, y'all. Y'all up in the sky like that. See, this is how I like to see a motor. You know they ain't did no trickery. Try to cover up something. Man, this dark stick right here means that they didn't change the oil that much. Got a fresh oil change in it though. Make sure it hadn't been crunk up. Cold. Okay, got fluid in it. It's popping up. Crank it up, y'all. Crank this puppy up. Check engine light on. To the ATL. Oh my God, they jammed. See what the check engine light's on. Seems that let's see why. It seems like it's running pretty good. Bet you it's something like some I hope I leave my scanner in the other car. Let me be right back. Okay, so it showed one code. Let's see what that is. Oh, it must be a transmission code. It says not in engine, pressure control cylinder performance, duck off. Transmission fluid pressure sensor. I don't know about that, y'all. Pressure control cylinder. I don't even think I want to try this. It's moving, but anything with a Nissan talking about transmission codes, I don't want a part of it. So let's cut this thing off and keep it moving, man. Okay, gang, we got a Ford Expedition. 3 rows of seats. This thing will have to go for cheap. Looks like it got a collision because it got a painted bumper on there. I'll probably put some new headlights on it just to make it look a little better. But it is an Eddie Bauer 05 model. I don't even want to tell you the miles, they high. You know, some people don't care about the miles, you know. But you would have to get this truck for a real good price, you know, to even really consider it. It's coming from a company called Montgomery Motors. So, I don't know, man. Ain't no trade in. Let's see what it got. It feel good though, to tell you the truth. Loosey-goosey in the front end a little bit, but hey, AC blowing kind of cold. We got the AC on, yeah. 8 power, pulling kind of strong. Feels like we got a exhaust on it or something, cause it's kind of loud. Like it's supposed to though, you know, for a little cheap truck, somebody can get in it with their family and get a couple years out of it, you know. Never know. These trucks right here, I tell you, these are the ones I think that's good. I know some of those Expeditions, they say they ain't that good, but this one rides, you know, for the mileage, 255,000. Let me get it for 1,500. Sell it for 32. Somebody will buy it. AC blowing cold. People don't care, man, about that. I don't think I'll post it on Marketplace. Yeah, I would. I'll post it on Marketplace. And then that's another thing too. You gotta watch where you marketing your vehicles. You know, I'm a firm believer. Reason why I don't care about mileage, because I'm out here messing with these cars all the time, and let me tell you, the ones that have the most miles on it is the one that's been taken care of. I keep preaching that, but to me it's a true statement. 81. Let's go back over here. 81. I would bid on it for the right price. That's the key, for the right price. Switching out gears like it's supposed to. You know. I'm gonna put the scanner on it though. See what we got. But yeah. Let me put this thing up. Alright, so this is the last one we're gonna check out, y'all. This is a Dodge Charger. It says it's a SRT8, but it's badged as a RT. It says SRT8 right there, 2013, but it says RT here. I had to do some research on that, because I always thought that, you know, AC ain't cold at all in here though. Check engine light on. It's got 200,000 miles on it. Also has a pedal box in here. I don't know much about those, but I hear it, you know, when you're racing, you kind of use this. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in the middle or turn it off. Turned it off. I don't know. Somebody get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that. Got it trashed in here too. Suspension don't feel good at all. AC so ain't like power steering ain't working. I'm gonna see if it's a SRT8. Oh shit. Yeah, it's all there. But I felt something in the rear end when I pressed in the gas a little. It kind of like kicked me in the butt. And it got a code for oil pressure sensor. Anything oil related, that kind of scary, you know. It's 2013. You already know they've been thrashing on it. Got 212,000 miles. They got a throaty exhaust on here though. Somebody put an exhaust. There go another one of those Altimas right there. I gotta check that out. I ain't even seen that. I don't even know. They must just put that out here. I ain't gonna get in it that hard. I'm gonna get in it a little bit though. See what it got. You already know. Look like they got the front windshield tinted. I like that look. front windshield tinted look. You're gonna need it in this car because the AC ain't pumping at all. It's like it's blowing hot on one side, cold on the other. I don't know. I mean, it just feels like somebody really done the rear end, like they just done used it and booged this car and got rid of it. You probably got a maneuver because it just don't. It sounds like everything there, but maybe it's a little tired. Man, this is a RT. This can't be no straight 8. Not feeling like that. Let's go put this thing up, y'all. This ain't where it's at, though. So I think about these BMWs, 6 Series. Got some nice offset 3-piece rims on it. 2004 model. Let them be cleaned up a little bit. 163,000 miles. Gonna crank it up. Alright, so gonna take it for a ride. It says active steering malfunction. A change in steering behavior or steering wheel angle is possible. Continued driving is possible. Okay. Let's say we can drive it. Sounds like it's a V8. I know it ain't a V8 though. Let's do a little. Look at all this glue and stuff they got on here, y'all. They messed that up, man, big time. Oh, why the heck did they do that? I mean, it's ways around situations, but come on, man. Tell this one ain't been kept up good. Check engine light on. There go my little truck with a 300,000. Somebody else checking it out. Never know, that thing might have a whole nother motor in it. Let's see. Oh yeah, wait, I don't want to cut that off. I want to keep that on. See, cold thing. Kind of fast. I think it's really meant to be fast though. Okay. Kinda got a rough ride. I'll tell you that. Rough ride. Let's go put this thing up. I think this is all for today, y'all. I'm the unprofessional professional auto broker. You know, y'all got any questions? Like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel, y'all. I'm at 700 plus subscribers. You know, I'm trying to get it up. So if y'all could, you know somebody. If you already subscribed, tell somebody else. Somebody else is like this kind of content you think you know, your auntie, grandmama, whomever. Like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, to the next one.